Shalom, shalom to the Mishpat God. Pray all is well. Pray you are continuing to endure. Pray that Yahuwah has brought you through another week. Pray that you have had much shalom, much ahava, much long-suffering, much faith in your week, and that Yahuwah has just continued to increase you. By Hashem Yahushua HaMashiach. Today I just wanted to get on here before I lay myself to sleep. I had to get this word before I forgot it. The most important thing that you can do when it comes to your halakha, which is your walk with Yahusha, is to constantly do self-examination. I find that within this awakening, within this movement, sometimes people become highly full of pride and lack accountability, correction, and that's a deception of the enemy. The enemy will fill you with so much knowledge, and knowledge puffs you up to the point that you can't receive a word, to the point that you can't even see the reflection of yourself. I think it's Shaul who says, you look at yourself, but the minute you walk away, you forget what you look like. You forget who you are. You forget the wickedness in your heart. You forget that you need a purging by the blood of Yahusha. You forget that through Yahusha, He requires consecration. A lot of times people want this and want that, but they don't want to do the necessity of laying one's life down. It's only when we lay our life down through Yahusha and allow Him to take over that the fullness of manifestation occurs. And until we allow Him to take over, we can't really fully manifest into who He wants us to be. So in this walk, we must constantly remain humble, constantly remain contrite, constantly uplift others above ourselves, and learn how to love chastisement, learn how to love correction. Because Yahusha says He chastised those He loves. He also says, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. But oftentimes we hate chastisement, and then we deceive ourselves about keeping His commandments. So I challenge you on this eve of the Shabbat to do some self-examination and learn how to love correction. And it may not always be that He put this word upon your heart. Sometimes you're going to receive a word from others. Learn how to humbly receive it. Learn how to take it back to the Father. Learn how to love one another in shalom. Because we know strife and confusion, chaos, tearing each other down, that's of the enemy. But until we learn how to humble ourselves and be able to take a word, we become in divine error. And if you imagine yourself, if you were one of the disciples of HaMashiach, some of the words that He gave was tough. He called Peter, Kepha, Satan. I don't think many of us would be able to handle that today. So we have to really learn how to be real within ourselves and examine what fruit we are actually bearing. Because sometimes we put on a form of humbleness, a form of humility, but it isn't real humility. A form of yalliness, but it's denying the fullness and the power of who Yahuwah is. We don't want no mask. We don't want no forms. We want the realness, the complete kabod of Yahuwah to be in us and rest on us, that He may be glorified, Yahushua HaMashiach. Because only through Yahushua HaMashiach can we have salvation. For he is the way, the truth, and the life. So remain humble and always self-examine. That's the real work. Love you all, but shalom, Machahaba.